The internet age has ushered in a new era for communication. With the click of a button, we can connect with people across the globe, share our thoughts, and access a wealth of information. This digital revolution has transformed the way we interact, breaking down geographical barriers and creating a more interconnected world. It has also created a powerful platform for marginalized communities. Among these are Muslims, who have found a new voice in the digital landscape. The internet has provided a space where they can express themselves freely, without the constraints often imposed by traditional media. Muslims have often struggled to have their voices heard in mainstream media. They have been misrepresented, their stories told through a lens of bias and misunderstanding. This has led to widespread misconceptions and a lack of understanding about their faith and way of life. Social media has emerged as a vital tool in this context. It offers a platform where Muslims can share their narratives directly, bypassing traditional gatekeepers. This has democratized the flow of information, allowing for a more diverse range of voices to be heard. It allows Muslims to share their perspectives, experiences, and faith with a global audience. Through blogs, vlogs, tweets, and posts, they can communicate their realities, challenge stereotypes, and offer a more nuanced view of their communities. This digital landscape offers an unprecedented opportunity. It enables Muslims to connect with others who share their experiences, as well as those who seek to understand them better. This fosters a sense of community and solidarity, both within and outside the Muslim world. Muslims can challenge stereotypes, dismantle misconceptions, and engage in meaningful dialogue. By sharing their stories and perspectives, they can counteract the negative portrayals that have long dominated mainstream narratives. The rise of Muslim voices on social media is significant. It represents a reclaiming of the narrative, a chance to tell their own stories in their own words. This is a powerful act of self-representation and empowerment. It represents a reclaiming of the narrative. For too long, Muslims have been spoken for, often through a lens of prejudice and fear. Now, they have the tools to speak for themselves, to present their own truths. For too long, Muslims have been spoken for, often through a lens of prejudice and fear. This has led to a distorted view of their communities, one that is often rooted in ignorance and misinformation. Social media empowers Muslims to speak for themselves. They can share their stories, their struggles, and their triumphs, offering a more authentic and diverse portrayal of their lives. They share their stories in their own words. This direct engagement fosters a more nuanced and accurate understanding of Islam and Muslim communities. It allows for a richer, more complex narrative to emerge. This direct engagement fosters a more nuanced and accurate understanding of Islam and Muslim communities. It breaks down barriers and builds bridges of understanding, promoting a more inclusive and empathetic world. Social media platforms have become virtual minarets. They amplify the voices of Muslims from all walks of life, allowing them to reach a global audience. They amplify the voices of Muslims from all walks of life. From scholars and activists to artists and everyday individuals, Muslims are using these platforms to share their faith, their culture, and their experiences. From scholars and activists to artists and everyday individuals, Muslims are using these platforms to share their faith. They are engaging in conversations about their beliefs, their traditions, and their hopes for the future. They discuss their experiences and connect with others around the world. This global dialogue is crucial in fostering mutual understanding and respect. This online presence is crucial in today's interconnected world. It allows Muslims to participate in global conversations, to share their perspectives, and to learn from others. It helps to build bridges of understanding and counter the narratives of division. By engaging with others, Muslims can challenge misconceptions and promote a more inclusive and tolerant world. The impact of Muslim voices on social media extends far beyond the digital realm. It is shaping public discourse, influencing policy decisions, and inspiring social change. It is shaping public discourse, influencing policy decisions, and inspiring social change. The voices of Muslims on social media are not just heard online. They resonate in the real world, driving progress and fostering understanding. As Muslims continue to navigate the complexities of the digital age, their voices will remain essential. They will continue to advocate for their rights, to share their stories, and to promote a more just and equitable world. These voices provide a counter-narrative to hate and intolerance. They stand against bigotry and prejudice, advocating for a world where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. They promote peace, understanding, and justice in an increasingly polarized world. Through their words and actions, they are building a better future for all. While social media offers a powerful platform for connection and expression, it's not without its challenges. The digital world, while vast and inclusive, can also be a breeding ground for negativity and hostility. Muslim users, in particular, face a unique set of obstacles that can make their online experience daunting. They often encounter online hate speech, religious intolerance, and Islamophobic rhetoric. These negative interactions can be deeply hurtful and isolating. The anonymity of the internet can embolden individuals to express prejudices they might otherwise suppress in face-to-face interactions. These prejudices, often hidden in real life, find a loud and unfiltered voice online, creating a toxic environment for many. This can create a hostile environment for Muslims online, where they constantly have to navigate through a minefield of hate and misinformation. The spread of misinformation and disinformation poses another significant challenge. False narratives about Islam and Muslims proliferate rapidly online, often going unchecked and unchallenged. This can fuel prejudice and incite violence, leading to real-world consequences that affect the safety and well-being of Muslim communities. Muslims often find themselves battling against fabricated stories and false information that paint their faith in a negative light. They are forced to debunk harmful stereotypes that paint their faith and communities in a negative light, a task that can be both exhausting and disheartening. Another challenge is the algorithmic bias present on some platforms. These algorithms can inadvertently amplify harmful content, making it more visible and widespread. They can limit the reach of Muslim voices, making it harder for positive and accurate representations to gain traction. For instance, content flagged as sensitive due to keywords related to Islam might be suppressed, even if the content itself is not objectionable. This suppression occurs even if the content itself is not objectionable, leading to frustration and a sense of injustice among Muslim users. This can create an uneven playing field where Muslim voices are marginalized and their perspectives are underrepresented. Despite these challenges, Muslims continue to navigate the digital minefield with resilience and determination. They do so with resilience and determination, finding ways to make their voices heard and their stories told. They are developing strategies to counter hate speech, report abuse, and create supportive online communities. They promote positive representations of Islam, sharing stories that highlight the beauty and diversity of their faith. Various organizations and individuals are actively working to combat Islamophobia online, creating resources and support networks. They're creating resources to educate and empower Muslim users, helping them navigate the digital landscape more safely and effectively. By raising awareness and advocating for change, Muslims are striving to create a safer and more inclusive online experience for all, ensuring that their voices are heard and respected. In response to the challenges faced on mainstream platforms, a number of online spaces have emerged, specifically catering to Muslim voices. These platforms have become a sanctuary for many, offering a refuge from the often hostile and scrutinizing environments found on more general social media sites. They provide a unique space where Muslims can freely express their thoughts, share their experiences, and connect with others who understand their cultural and religious context. These platforms provide a safe haven. They are designed to be inclusive and welcoming, ensuring that users feel secure and respected. This sense of safety is crucial for fostering open and honest communication, allowing individuals to be their true selves without fear of backlash or discrimination. They allow for authentic expression and community building. Users can engage in meaningful conversations, share their stories, and build lasting relationships. This sense of community is vital for mental and emotional well-being, providing a support network that can be relied upon in times of need. Free from the scrutiny and hostility often encountered elsewhere, Muslims can connect with one another. These platforms offer a space where they can discuss their faith, culture, and personal experiences openly. This freedom to communicate without judgment is empowering and helps to strengthen the bonds within the community. They can discuss their faith openly and share their experiences without fear of judgment. This open dialogue is essential for personal growth and understanding, allowing individuals to explore their beliefs and learn from others' perspectives. These platforms take various forms. Some are dedicated social networking sites designed exclusively for Muslims, while others are online communities, forums, and groups within larger platforms. Each type of platform offers unique features and benefits, catering to different needs and preferences. Some are dedicated social networking sites designed exclusively for Muslims. These sites often include features tailored to the needs of the Muslim community, such as prayer time reminders, halal food guides, and spaces for religious discussions. Others are online communities, forums, and groups within larger platforms. These spaces allow Muslims to connect with a broader audience while still maintaining a sense of community and shared identity. These spaces offer a sense of belonging. They provide a platform for dialogue and discussion on a range of topics relevant to Muslim lives, from religious practices to cultural traditions and current events. They provide a platform for dialogue and discussion on a range of topics relevant to Muslim lives. This includes not only religious and cultural topics, but also issues related to everyday life, such as career advice, mental health support, and social justice. Users can engage in religious discussions, seek advice, and share their creative talents. These platforms often feature sections for sharing art, poetry, and other forms of creative expression, allowing users to showcase their talents and connect with others who share their interests. One of the key benefits of these platforms is the opportunity for spiritual growth and learning. Users can access a wealth of resources, including Islamic lectures, study circles, and religious texts, all from the comfort of their own homes. Users can access Islamic lectures, study circles, and connect with scholars from around the world. This global access to knowledge and guidance is invaluable for those seeking to deepen their understanding of Islam. This fosters a deeper understanding of Islam. By providing access to diverse perspectives and interpretations, these platforms help users to broaden their knowledge and strengthen their faith. It promotes spiritual well-being within a supportive online community. The sense of belonging and support found on these platforms can have a profound impact on an individual's spiritual and emotional health. These platforms also play a vital role in connecting Muslims from diverse backgrounds. They bring together individuals from different cultures, countries, and walks of life, fostering a sense of unity and shared identity. They bridge geographical and cultural divides, fostering a sense of global Muslim identity. This global connection is particularly important in today's interconnected world, where understanding and cooperation across cultures are more important than ever. The emergence of these platforms highlights the need for safe spaces. In these environments, Muslims can express themselves freely and connect with others who share their faith and values. In these spaces, Muslims can express themselves freely and connect with others who share their faith. This freedom of expression is crucial for personal and community development, allowing individuals to explore their identities and build meaningful relationships. As the Muslim community continues to grow online, these platforms will play an increasingly important role. They will provide support, foster dialogue, and celebrate the richness and diversity of Muslim experiences. They will provide support, foster dialogue, and celebrate the richness and diversity of Muslim experiences. These platforms are not just digital spaces. They are vibrant communities that reflect the dynamic and diverse nature of the global Muslim population.